100 years ago, a line was drawn.
It's a fine line.
With our help,
It could be the finest.
What do you give a border on its 100th birthday?
2 borders.
An organisation that's dedicated.
helpful, unbiased.
Non-partisan.
But that's why I like to keep it in the office.
We are the light at the end of the extension.
Hey, boy!
What's to be damned?
On the grind,
In the fields.
On the roads.
And on the coast.
we walk the line.
4 governments, 2 borders, 1 soft border patrol.
Are you the little that's using my image?
If, like me, you no longer give a flying
How do you patrol the world's most famous invisible line between 2 international markets? Collaboration.
It's like moving a mattress. You can't do it on your own.
Well, I could move a mattress on my own, but I get your point.
So the good news is that Stormont is back up and running finally, and that means that they can finally have their own say and influence over SBP, which is good news. And they are all about us having a shared future together, and Northern Ireland having a shared future together. But apart from the EU, but together with the Republic of Ireland, but apart from the UK, who we are together with. So we're kind of together, but mostly apart. Basically, we see each other at every second Thursday and on weekends.
After a few obstacles, history is finally made in Northern Ireland. We now have equal marriage.
Yeah, it's great, fantastic for Northern Ireland, you know, about time.
How you doing, sir? We're just from the Soft Border Patrol. It's just a random check, just going across the border here.
Random?
Yeah.
Okay. How many people of colour have you stopped today?
1.
Is that me?
Yeah.
It's not very random, is it?
Well, all we wanted to find out was really what the purpose was of your journey here today.
Okay, well, I've got nothing to hide. I'm a divorce lawyer. I'm setting up here in the north because gay marriage is legal here now.
Yeah. Okay.
So, which is great news, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
it means there's going to be an explosion of gay divorces, and Hector's going to be quids in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's new here. It's that thing of when something, you know, is illicit, it's exotic, you want it, and then you get it, and it isn't what you thought it was going to be.
he felt after a flood of gay marriages, there'd be a lot of divorces that would come with that. I disagree with it.
You're married, yeah?
Yeah, I'm married very happily.
Tell me, how many tellies you got in your house?
2.
2, yeah.
You know, yeah.
I'm guessing that one's like a big one and one's a kind of smaller one, yeah?
Yeah.
Is your wife watching the smaller one? No. No, she isn't, is she? She's probably asked you to leave the room. So you've been relegated. There's a power shift. This is not a democracy, this is a dictatorship. It's not glamorous.
No.
No,
it's not.
But I'm sure you're happily married.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. You guys are clearly aren't just colleagues.
No, we're close.
So let me ask you, the car, do you both drive?
He does.
I mainly drive.
You mainly drive?
Yeah, he does all.
Basically, in the nuclear family setup, the driver is the daddy. And you're the mummy.
That is the truth, yes.
Yeah. This is not a democracy, this is a dictatorship.
I see what's going on here. You're trying to drive a wedge between us?
Well, I can only drive a wedge if the wedge already exists.
There's no wedge.
No, there is no wedge.
Already physically you're standing more apart than you were at the beginning.
No,
we're
not.
together in mind and body, we're shoulder to shoulder.
Listen, we don't agree with what you're doing, but we will send you on our way.
And if you want to split happy people up, no matter who they are, where they're from, that's
on
your
you.
choice.
That's your conscience.
Well, I'll go off in my lovely car and dry my eyes. And love to your kids.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you.
Hope we see them at weekends.
Yeah. Oh, that's cruel. I'm the daddy, he said.
You're not.
I mean, he knew. He could tell.
You are not.
I'm the daddy.
Yeah.
Brexit has caused a lot of problems along the border area. Many people are confused, frightened, struggling financially. And those people deserve to have their views heard on a channel dedicated to moaning and cursing. So I have set up the Soft Border Patrol Complaints and Compensation Department, run by our highly trained and dedicated staff. It's been bliss. because now everybody complains to them instead of me.
Hello, you've reached the South Border Patrol information line. How can I help you? Well, unfortunately, madam, there isn't a lot I can do about that, as livestock do tend to roam to and fro across the border. Okay, and what is the problem you have with this one particular goat? It looks like Jerry Adams. The goat looks like Jerry Adams. So, my name's Peter Brown. I work here at the Complaints and Compensation Department, so it's my job to talk to people who've been affected badly by Brexit, deal with their complaints day in, day out. How will the border arrangements affect customs? Like, what kind of customs? No, sir, that's not what customs... You're not going to have to learn the haka. I think the reason I got the job, if I'm honest, is because I've got a bit of a thick skin. You know, the day I went for the interview, remember Lisa and that fella with the glasses and the skin? Both giving me stick, you know, hitting me all this abuse, you know, iron brew head, Fanta pubes, things like that. So what you tell me is, sir, you have a garage right on the border, just near Monaghan, and what you're trying to claim today is your hardship Brexit fund, the Brexit hardship fund, the soft border hardship fund, the hard border hardship fund. Let me just check if we have that. If you could just please hold for a second. So yeah, that's what I do day in, day out. People phone up looking compensation for money they've lost about Brexit. That's my job, to make sure they don't get any money, because just like any insurance company, we're not paying out.
Hi, we're just doing a wee sea border check.
I'm Sandy Donaldson. I'm with the Soft Border Patrol.
We are apolitical, amoral, and abiased.
We have to listen to all people's point of views.
Some people are passionate and other people are principled.
Some people are clearly bin lids.
I don't judge.
Today we met our old friends, Craig Corson and the Continuity 9.
Hello, fellas.
How's it going, guys?
How you getting on?
All good.
Their aim is to unify the 9 counties of Ulster and bring them together as a united 9. They're good guys, but they always come up with some big and sort of crazy ideas.
What is that here? I hope this isn't about a fly tipping going on,
Oh,
Craig.
no, not fly tipping. Jesus, no. We're building a dam. Yeah, building a dam.
Who's building the dam? Just
we
you?
are.
Okay.
Yeah. We discovered that this river runs straight across the border and into the south.
Uh-huh. That would be correct.
Yeah. So.
You've only just discovered that?
Yeah. So we're keeping Ulster water in Ulster and stopping the centuries of pillaging by the Republic. So Leo Vodka and his mates can get their dirty paws on someone else's water, because by 10 p.m. tonight, this baby is going to be as dry as a phone. Ulster be damned.
Damn Ulster.
How? Is it this with these?
Yeah, it's just the same way as beavers do it, really. Just pack it all
trolleys and bikes?
Trolleys and bikes, yeah. And we're going to make it hydroelectric. What we're going to do is make the whole 9 counties of Ulster completely self-sufficient.
Dam this up and then...
Yeah, cut off the water supply to the south. They can sort themselves out.
Okay.
I hope they've got access to bottled water. Not my problem.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep the water up in Ulster.
I don't know. I don't see really how this is going to work.
Well, that's why you're not in the team, Connor.
It was just about I watched that documentary on the Hoover Dam. To be fair, I thought it was just about Hoovers and that maybe Mrs. Henshaw Bennett. It was just about water, so it was boring. So you wait, no, you know, if you've got, what about your steel, your reinforced concrete, your timber, your turbines, labourers, construction workers, demolition team, are they on their way? Are you just waiting on them?
No. For a dam, like?
Yeah. Well,
you're getting carried away. That's Brussels talking there. We're literally building a dam. We're not building the shard.
Just think you need to maybe have another wee think about this. Yeah?
So we'll just leave the stuff here and we'll come back
No. If you can, you brought it down, so you'll need to take it with you. I mean, I was impressed. I used to always think that I was the brains of our partnership, but now I'm just gonna have to settle for being the beauty.
Question: how do you stop young people along the border getting involved in dissident violence? The answer: Lawrence Lyle. Okay? I've come up with a campaign to stop young people getting into paramilitary violence, okay, and being wee trumps. What I've done is I've got the chippy boxes because I've seen that the government in England has done this, and they got accused of being racist because they put it in chicken boxes, and they said you can't do that, trying to target young black youths. You know what I mean? You can't make that. But we can do it because what brings everyone together here, Protestant and Catholic? Chips. What we have here is a wee message inside the chippy boxes when the young ones, when the border open it up, and it says hashtag don't be at it. Don't be at it, you bold wee boys, you know what I mean? So whenever they open it up, they have an epiphany, and they look and they see that, and they don't get involved. So that's my wee message. That's a Lawrence Lyle original. It says don't be a tit, doesn't it? It says don't be a tit. Jesus Christ. In fact, that actually does work in a way. I am saying don't be at it and don't be a tit at the same time. That's not going to work.
So Louise and I were just out cruising our patch as usual, cruising the coast. You know, checking vehicles for any suspicious goods.
Yeah, it's definitely sausage.
Yep, definitely sausage. Okay, sir. Any stuff that might have a high sale value in the EU. When we stumbled upon Michael, a regular border crosser. Oh, Michael.
Kirsty has told me a lot about Michael. He's a bad wee rip, I think.
Yeah, well, we always kind of give the benefit of the doubt to people, you know, dependent, you know, innocent until proven guilty.
Apart from him, because he's guilty until proven innocent.
Come on, Michael, out of the van. Chop. Chopper. God, look at you.
Yeah.
Somebody's looking like something Bay City Rollers threw up. Wearing a lovely kilt and some sort of tartan hat, which we've never seen before.
And the remains of a fallen friend over his...
Yeah, dead fox.
Over his parts.
I was away on my hollybops in Scotland.
Scotland?
Just visiting me family.
Which part?
All around, but mostly the main part.
The main part?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very vague. What have we got here?
HP sauce. Loads of it.
HP sauce. Or HB sauce. I mean, we're all cultural here.
Yeah, it's a highly contentious item to be bringing into the island of Ireland.
And why do you have so many?
Because I'm taking them somewhere to sell them.
Which would be?
Gibraltar.
Really, Michael?
Yeah, and you know, because of the customs trade of Great Britain is only payable at the point of transaction on the island of Ireland, I can actually take this down to Gibraltar and sell it. No bothers, thank you and goodbye.
Well. Oh, got a glass one too.
HP sauce.
Yeah.
Do you know what HP stands for?
No. Hewlett Packard?
Houses of Parliament.
Yeah.
1899.
Wow, such a long time ago, but still fresh and going strong. Now, do you want to pop it back there so as I can nip down to Gibraltar?
I think I might just hold on to it. Would you mind just showing us your itinerary?
What?
Your itinerary for your trip?
I can tell you if you like.
No, I just like to see it.
I've come from Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larne.
Yeah.
Drive down, head from Cork, cross the Roscoff, drive all the way down into Gibraltar.
Yes.
Right there
we
in
love
France.
That.
Yeah.
Can we just see the papers?
Well, I'm hardly going to carry around papers. No one carries paper anymore. Paper's dead. It's all the internet.
Just your e-copy then.
Come on, Michael. We'll cut to the chase. We know what's happening.
What?
We both know that it's the Southerners that are really missing the brown sauce, and we knew that he was going to take that down there and make a great big profit.
Flogging his sauce.
Yeah, just flogging it all over the place. Since Brexit, we know that there's been a shortage of HP sauce down the south. You know, all the ones down there, they're all missing their sauce fix. They are saucy people. We're going to have to confiscate these.
I came back from the best time of my life in Scotland. I tossed a caber. And I went to watch a football match with some very violent people.
Speaking of confiscated, Michael, I need your scarf.
What?
It's cultural misappropriation. Scarf, hat, kilt. Step out of the skirt. Say goodbye to your little friend.
Goodbye, Freddie.
Come on, Louise. Yep. He wanted to sell his brown sauce on the black market.
And under that kilt, we found
a stinking pair of underpants, which proved his story was bogus, and he wasn't a true Scotsman either.
And he was awful cold.
Collaboration is important, and that's why I like to work together with the farmers. I mean, they wouldn't get much work done if they were living in fear of me. So that's why I collaborate with them, and I think that's why they respect me so much.
Hey, boy!
Oh, God.
Come here to me. You can be so good to me for a change.
Oh, hello, Farmer Campbell.
See these apples?
Yeah. Is this Soft Border Patrol business? Is this...
Yes, it is. I'll tell you for why. Because my tree is on my land on this side of your border.
It's not my border.
It is your border. Now, the branches of it go over into the south.
Okay.
And there's bastards down there stealing my apples. What are you going to do about it?
Well, Farmer Campbell, I mean, no one's a bigger fan of rules and regulations than I am. I mean, we know that.
Oh, I do know that.
I mean, is it really worth getting worked up over a few apples? Is that...
Is it worth... Yes, it is getting worked up about it.
So how about I go and speak to them? Who am I looking for? What do they look like?
They've got, like, very skinny trousers on, and like a girl's jacket, and a waxy moustache, and a flat cap.
These people are hipsters.
Right.
That's why they dress like that. They dress like they're from another time.
Because they're mad.
I don't know, but I can talk to them. I'll figure out a solution.
You do that. You go find them.
Okay.
But if you don't find them, there'll be a man dead.
Okay, no.
I'm not saying it won't be you. Hurry up.
Okay, look, I'll be right back.
That's like gobshite.
Stall them up there. Stall them up.
One thing we've noticed in the borders is just not as much trust as there used to be. But can you really trust anybody anymore?
You can trust your partner. It's not like you're a Russian spy.
Yet.
Farmer Campbell.
What do you want now?
And I've cracked the case.
You've cracked the case, have you? Oh, good for you.
Yeah, so look, listen, as I suspected, we're dealing with hipsters here.
Aye.
But hipsters with a plan, okay?
Right.
So they're
Yes.
they're running a microbrewery and they're brewing their own apple cider.
Out of my apples?
Yes. And first of all, they've given you this bottle of cider as a sample, as a peace offering.
I don't drink alcohol. Thank you very much.
Just give it a try, see what you think. So I've been discussing with them a possible business venture. Is it all right?
Well, it's better than I was expecting it to be,
Right.
but I'm not quite sold on it yet.
Okay, well, so what I'm thinking is, right, I've discussed the idea that you'll sell your apples directly to them for them to make cider, right?
All right.
You know, it'll be good. It'll be a new business venture for you. It's exciting. He was delighted. And what was really nice about it was that, you know, I came back with that good news for Farmer Campbell, and then he managed to sort of celebrate with me. We interfaced. I think we became much closer friends, and he was very glad to have my help.
You still here? You're nothing else to do. You're nothing better to do than to bring cider to people now. Well, go and do your job. My taxes are paying for your wages.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to thank you?
No,
you thank you for doing your job, do you? You have no gumption. That's your problem. No gumption. That's very refreshing.
You know, I have no idea what I'm doing right, but I am so popular these days. No, honestly, I've been getting gifts from all over the show. Firstly, Westminster sent me an oil painting of the Queen. I have to keep it in a storage cupboard on the 5th floor. I just think with artwork these days, putting it out, you know, it runs the risk of getting damaged. And I wouldn't want to cause any emotional distress to any of our patrollers who have to look upon it. Or indeed put a claim in for that. Here, I tell you who is generous. America. The other half of our special friendship. Look what they sent. Now, if that doesn't say true friendship, what does? And not, as someone suggested, a bird of prey over here looking for easy pickings. Here, the biggest surprise of all? Russia. Now, Russia don't really have anything to do with the SBP, but guess they just didn't want to feel left out. So they sent me this. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Those eyes. I love when an artist can do that. You know, they paint those eyes that look like they're following you about the room. Doesn't matter which corner I stand in. You'll feel it there.
Hello, you're through to the South Border Complaints Department.
One of the major contributors to SPP is actually the Crown Estate. We get a grant from the Queen, so we're a little bit worried here. Does the monarchy have a future? What with Harry and Meghan kind of deciding to opt out? You know, that's leaving a lot of the other members of the royal family sweating. The ones that can, obviously.
If people have any questions about Brexit or the border, they can come straight over and ask us. That is both essential and annoying.
Hello. Hiya. Hiya.
Yeah, so today, luckily Penny found us.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
How are you? I'm great. It was an exciting day.
yeah?
It's like all my Christmases have come on my birthday. It's a great day. Look,
Is that
I
right?
finally got my GB sticker that everybody has to have.
Well, the government had brought in a new law that every driver in the UK, which includes Northern Ireland, that they have to display a GB sticker when travelling in the EU, even if you're popping over the border just to see your granny and Dundalk. Yeah.
GB, go Brexit!
Oh, I don't think
that doesn't mean go Brexit. That means Great Britain.
Great Britain.
It is great, isn't it?
It is, yes, it is, yeah. Like all the nations, they're fantastic, but that means Great Britain doesn't mean go Brexit.
Yeah.
Every country has its own individual one, and what you can do is you can stick it on your boot, or you can stick it maybe in the back of your car, or the bonnet.
I don't have a car, though.
I think it's Penny. It's not about tagging people. It's the stickers are for, since Brexit, just for free and easy movement
easy for
across the
everybody.
border.
Do you not think it'd not be better if everybody just had one?
She wanted to wear it on her person all the time. You said she would have gone through a lot of stickers doing that, and then she maybe should consider something more permanent. If you wanted it permanently, you could get it like tattooed somewhere. Do you
have any tattoos, Penny?
Oh, no, my tattoos are private.
Look, enjoy your stickers.
Yes.
And we'll keep it, you know.
Maybe yours will come in the post
Yes.
today.
Maybe they
Cheerio!
will. Yeah. Maybe they will.
Penny left with her sticker, happy. But we've established that we can't actually stick her.
So what I have here, this is the Soft Border Patrol teleprompt script. So basically when people phone up, we all have to learn this when you start here. Right now, this is how it goes, right? This is what we have to learn. You go, thank you for calling the Soft Border Patrol. Your call is important to us. How can we help you today? Right? It's 3 things. That's so easy to remember. And I read that, I know it obviously, I just read it to show you what it was like. But when I started here, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare when we first started here. The amount of things we had to say before we got talking to people, you know? I had to say calls are being recorded for training purposes. You know, Brexit is like a UK, EU, NI amalgamated. It sounded like all the power militias got together for a big family reunion. It was mental. But now it's just 3 things. I want to have a new thing with having me on the phone just going, press 3 for Brexit. Press 2 for non-Brexit. And press 1 if, like me, you no longer give a flying...
A lot of Brexiteers are really happy whenever we finally left the EU. But some people were a bit disappointed whenever they found out what the deal actually was. My friend described it as like a fake Tinder profile. So you think you're going on a date with Justin Bieber, but actually Sammy Wilson turns up. And you've bragged to everybody about it and you can't back out now, so you just sit there with a sad plate of carbonara, hoping that it swiftly ends.
The big issue with the border, of course, as most people know, is that it's not straight. I mean, it is quite wavy, so, and it's very long. So we can't have an SPP agent in every single ditch along the border, every single fox hole or rabbit burrow or badger set or squirrel's dray or duck pond or beaver's lodge or wolf's lair. You get the idea. So we can get around that by using technology. Yeah? I'm not allowed put physical infrastructure at the border as such. But if that infrastructure was to blend in, well then maybe it wouldn't be attacked. So I've used this latest in infrared technology. See, that looks like an owl, all right? But it's actually essentially the same as the motion detector in your house alarm. It's an owl because it blends in. It also has 360-degree vision. So we put 150 of those in, and it works extremely well for 24 hours, because I don't know if you can see that, but that is a that's a sexy owl. I mean, that is a taxidermist wet dream. That's what that is. We've basically built an avian sex toy. We didn't realise we were going to do that. As David Attenborough once said, she sends the tawny horny. You imagine her, she's there, she's looking out at everything, and she's reporting back into SPP Central, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, a male owl comes down and reproduces pretty violently with her, damages the device, and also damages the male owl as well, because they get electrocuted, because they've essentially tasered themselves in their own genitals. So decimation of the local wildlife population in the area of owls, and we've lost 148 devices as well. So basically, I think I'll go back to the drawing board and I'll do roughly the same thing, but I'll ugly up the owl.
Sometimes here at Soft Border Patrol, we do get a little bit nostalgic, harking back to an era where things were a little less complicated, a bit more simple.
2015.
Brexit has had big consequences for policing. You know, UK police forces can no longer access EU criminal databases. What they've done is they've turned to the SBP, more specifically, they've turned to Lawrence Lyle. And what I've done is come up with a bit of a fun, harmless questionnaire for people to play. We're putting it on Facebook. It's what NI celebrity are you? And it's a way for us to sort of give people a bit of fun and steal their data. For example, this one here, what are you doing on a Saturday night? Pub, club, or just chilling with a glass of red? And if it's chilling with a glass of red, of course, you're Frank Mitchell. What else we got here? What's your favourite holiday destination? Donegal, the Maldives, or Port Stewart? And obviously, you don't need me to tell you, if you answer the Maldives, you're Ian Paisley Jr. Okay, bit of satire. This is one I'm really, really excited about. If you answer yes to the question, have you ever committed a violent crime abroad? It'll say, congratulations, you are Jerry Kelly. And then a wee picture of Jerry pops up, and then your information's passed on to the PSNI. Very excited about this. It's all going to plan. We're absolutely delighted with the progress.
Are you the little shit that's using my image all over social media for some quiz or other?
Jerry.
Are you? I have just had a phone call from the BBC asking, have I committed a serious crime abroad? Let me tell you, Sonny, I have never committed a serious crime, never abroad nor here.
Yes.
And yet you're ruining my reputation by putting this up on a quiz.
It wasn't
Do you know who I am?
Yes.
Who am I?
Jerry Kelly, the nice one.
The nice one.
Yeah.
40 years I've been nice.
Yeah.
Some people actually think I'm a legend.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I think you're brilliant. Jerry, I'm sorry.
And in a few minutes,
Legend.
you're going to ruin all of that.
Yes.
You're sitting there with your panda tie, your funny glasses, your stupid haircut. Delete this.
No way.
Delete all of this now.
That's it.
Every single
Yes, it's all done. Yep.
It's gone now, Sonny.
It's gone, yeah. Oh.
Nothing or no one phases Lawrence Lyle.
Hello. Can I get a chime in with...
I can always find a way to smooth things over.
Jerry, before you leave, first of all, I'm sorry. Sorry. Secondly, would you do me a wee favour? I know you're raging.
What's the favour?
My granny's such a big fan. I wonder, could me and you play the mugs game in my office? She'll probably say no. I know it's stupid. I know, Jerry, I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
Are you serious?
I'll do it.
You play the mugs?
Set it up.
Oh my God. I can't even believe this. You are the nice Jerry Kelly. If I remember, do this right. We've got the 5 mugs. What else do we need?
A white
What's
ball.
that behind your ear?
Very clever.
A white ball. I should have been your
Very
assistant
clever,
back in the day. Right. No, don't think it's in that one, Jerry. Oh, you dropped the mug, Jerry. Okay, so I think it might be Jerry. Jerry, it was only I was messing. Yep. Sorry, Jerry, I was messing. I deleted it. There it is. Hey. Yes. Oh. Thank you. Jerry. Sorry, would you do an autograph from a granny?
All right.
Thank you. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah, that's not an autograph, that's more of a threat, to be fair.